Hi, in this video we are going to understand how we can read unstructured data in PySpark. When we say unstructured data, it can be a textual file or it can be an image, audio, video, anything we can process using PySpark. This is the example we will start with. Let's say this is the log file where the columns are not separated or data is not separated by any comma, pipe or any other delimiter. So these are the two similar files we will try to load. So this is my Databricks workspace, and here in Spark, while reading this data, this is the method provided. So if we simply read it as text, it will be able to read any text file, which is the not structured or whatever it contains, it will read it as simple text. And this is the location where I have uploaded the two log files that I just showed you. So let's see what we get when we read any file as text. Here is our output, and as we can see, what it is providing is from the file, each and every line it is providing as a single row in the data frame. So this is every line from the file, and as I had the two files, so it has provided all the lines from both the files as a single row. So this is how read.text works. And after putting it in a single row, later on, like when we will understand how to transform the data, then we will see like how we can extract the required information using regular expression by splitting it. There are so many ways, but this is how it can be read as a data frame, and then it can be utilized in whatever way we want. And there is one more way to read text files, and that is like with the same option, we get another option here that we can supply, which is called as wholetext equals to true. And when we provide this option, what it does is for each file, the entire content of the file it provide as a single row. So in previous example, each line from the file were given as a row, but here one row it is the entire file. So if we want to perform some operation later on the entire file content, let's say the file contains some error or the file contains some regex based specific information, so for those kind of use cases we can read the entire text file as a whole file. So this is the option useful. And these two are the options to read text files, and there is option to read binary file also. And when we say binary file, it can be any file. It doesn't matter what it contains, it has to be just a file. It can be image, audio, video, whatever file it is. So any file can be read using binary file format. So this is the format which is supported in Spark, and this is where I have uploaded the same log file. I have not uploaded any image because I wanted to show you like what data we get. So by this binary file format, this is the output we get. We get the path, like the complete path, which file it has read, then the modification timestamp of the file, the length in bytes of the file, and then the content. So here the content, you can see it is some encoded form. We can't see it even though it was text, and the reason for that is this is binary content, not the textual content. If we encode the textual content as the UTF-8, if we use that encoder, then we will see the text. But by default, because it reads anything generic, which can be any file, so that's how it provided a binary response. And later on, this binary content, it can be used to process anything using our custom UDFs, wherein we can write any custom function to process the file in a way whatever we want to do with it. So that's the purpose of binary file format. And as we are playing with the file, there are some other functionalities provided by Databricks here, which is underscore metadata. So whenever it is reading any file, it is able to like read additional metadata also. Like in previous example, when we used this whole text file, it was just reading the content, but here by default we don't know from which file it is coming and some other details from the file if we want. So for that, this is how it works. First we create a data frame, then from that data frame we add these additional columns. So this select expression we will discuss more in the upcoming videos, but what it simply does is, it is a expression like which is comma separated, what all things it can read. And the first one, it is value, which is this value, like which is provided by default, that will be the same column. Then in addition to that, this is the additional information I wanted to show. So underscore metadata, it is a inbuilt function or the capability within Databricks Spark that it contains file path, file name, file size, and the file modification time. So whatever information we need, we can selectively use any of these. And if I display it this time, we will get this as a additional information. So this time we can see, even though it is showing the complete content, which is the value part here, this value, apart from value, we will also see the complete file path, the name of the file, the size of the file in bytes, and then the modification time. So all these additional information are available in Spark, and this additional information, it is not only limited to textual file, it is available to any file that we read in Spark. So for example, in this case, I have some Parquet files here. So let's see for Parquet also how we can get this information. So this is the content we are getting by default, like customer name, ID, price, all these columns are there in the Parquet files which are available here. And let's say if we do the same thing, like while selecting the expression, these are the default column which are available above. And apart from these column, if we use the underscore metadata here also, and then we try to get path, name, size, and modification time, we can get it for this also. So here we can see for each and every record, we can understand from which file it is coming, what is the complete file path, the name, the size, and the modification time. So what I wanted to show here is that this underscore metadata, it can be really useful depending on our scenario, and it is available for all kind of files. So we can use it wherever we want. So these are all the options for reading unstructured files and any other unstructured data as binary format. I hope you got good understanding. Thanks for watching it completely. Bye bye for now.